As a certified gourmand, scrumptious vanilla lover, it feels a little bit illegal to tell you how to smell like a clean girl, but baby, we're doing it. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Casey. I'm a lover of all things fragrance, beauty, hygiene. So if that sounds like something you love, definitely make sure to subscribe. For today's video is all about how to smell like the most beautiful, clean, fresh, soapy skin. I have shower care, body mist, perfumes, everything you could ever need. If there's any sort of scent that you need recommendations for, definitely make sure to leave it in the comments because baby, I always want to know. When I first got into perfume and body care, I would literally only look at things that had vanilla in them. If it didn't have the vanilla in the name, I would literally skip it. And that lasted for quite a long time, but then as I continued to grow my collection, I decided to look at other scents and branch out a little bit. And one of those branches ended up being super soapy and fresh and clean, and I absolutely fell in love. Smelling gourmand and vanilla is still the key to my heart, but there's something about smelling soapy, clean, and fresh that absolutely hits the spot. So baby, all the recommendations I have is going to get you just that, so let's get into it. Now, as I have already been teaching you guys, smelling good starts in the shower, so of course I have some beautiful, fresh, clean, and soapy scents for the shower. Starting off, we have Rosie by Rosie Jane. This is their everyday body wash. And if you're new to By Rosie Jane, they are a clean fragrance brand that you can find in Sephora. They do have their own website, which is where I got this body care at. And a great thing about By Rosie Jane is that they make perfumes, but they also make body care to match. So this is a body wash, and they also have a body oil and a body milk. This is in their scent Rosie, which is a beautiful, soft, soapy skin with like a hint of rose petals. This smells absolutely beautiful. It's very clean, soft, and almost powdery. If you like something that's super soft and clean with just a hint of floral, this is definitely something you'd enjoy. Next up, we have the EOS Cashmere Body Wash. This is in the scent Fresh and Cozy, and this has notes of Morning Light, Dewy Cassis, and Sheer Musk. Now, if you didn't know, let this be your sign that EOS did come out with body washes because this was originally a body lotion, and this isn't a super potent beast mode body wash. It does smell aquatic and clean. It's not a Fresh and Cozy that leans super sweet or super woody. It's very dewy, aquatic skin. This is a really great option if you want a body wash that's going to make you smell clean but not necessarily super soapy or super powdery. This is going to give you just very aquatic, like shower clean kind of vibes. Next, we have my tried and true classic. This is the Dove Deep Moisture Body Wash. Now, if you're into hygiene and body care, you definitely know about this scent. This is an OG. This is a classic. This is the most soapiest soap scent that has ever soaped. It smells like a straight up white bar of soap. It's so soapy and clean. I personally really love this. I love Dove formulas, period, but this is one of my favorite scents ever. And if you didn't know, Dove also makes this scent in a bar soap. So if you love bar soap and want something that smells like this, definitely check that out. I personally love this scent. It is my go-to for whenever I want to smell super fresh and clean. Even though I have other body washes, this is usually what I pull out. It just smells like straight up white bars of soap. Now that we're out of the shower, of course I have some fresh, soapy, and clean body care recommendations. Now, of course, I mentioned Fresh and Cozy as a body wash, but again, there is a body lotion for it. I personally love this. I like it because it smells like dewy, soft, aquatic skin. It's not too sweet. It's not woody. It's just fresh and clean. Now, I did mention that there is a body lotion and a body oil. I own both. I'm just too lazy to go over there and grab it. But again, it's that very dewy, soft skin with like slightly powdery rose petals. It's very clean, soapy, slightly powdery skin with just a hint of florals. It's absolutely beautiful. Now, when it comes to smelling soapy and clean, I don't think you would get more soapy and clean than Soapy Days by Orena Fragrances. This is inspired by Bubble Bath by Maison Margiela's Replica. And when I tell you, you will literally never find a more soapy, more clean, more white bar of soap scent than this. Baby, this is one of the most beast mode things I've ever smelled. This is so strong that if you put too much of it, baby, you will literally taste soap. I feel like there's not a lot of body care that caters to a super soapy, clean kind of scent, but this is absolute perfection. I practically begged Orena Fragrances to make it, and when they told me that they were making it, I almost screamed out loud. And if you've never tried Orena Fragrances, baby, let me tell you something. The most potent, beast mode, long-lasting, projecting, compliment magnet body care ever. This is literally the soapiest, cleanest scent ever, and it comes in a body oil as well as a perfume oil. So if you want like the trio, which I highly recommend, you can definitely check it out. I do have a code with Orena Fragrances. It is Casey, spelled C-A-S-E-Y. Highly recommended. Next up is a more affordable option. This is Bubble Bath by Pretty Girl Beauty. Now, this is a body oil that is going to give you a super soapy, clean, soft skin kind of feel. I believe this retails for about $15 to $20. This smells very good. It almost leans a little bit into the masculine soap soapy, but it's absolutely beautiful. It almost has like a soapy woody quality about it, which I absolutely love. In the bottle, it almost smells like a man's cologne, which smells absolutely amazing, by the way. But on the skin, it kind of settles a little bit to the point where it kind of just smells like woody, soapy soap. Now, if you're a clean girl, you have most definitely heard of Valleja by Perfumes de Marly. Did you know that Orena Fragrances makes body care for it? This is Serene Halo, and when Orena Fragrances told me that they were making a Valleja scent, I literally almost passed out. I had been hounding them to make this scent for literally months. If you know me from TikTok, you know I'm very quick to make a little Orena fragrance wishlist video, and Valleja was featured so many times, and I am so happy to say that they literally got this spot on. It smells exactly like Valleja by Perfumes de Marly. If you've never smelled Valleja, it's a very clean, musky scent. There's some white peach, akigala wood. It's just a very clean girl scent. And I know I say it a lot, but baby, let me tell you something. This is one of the most potent, long-lasting, projecting scents that I've ever tried. I feel like Orena Fragrances takes literal bottles of Valleja and just cracks it in the lotion and stirs it together, because the way this is literally identical. I personally love this scent, and the body butter, if you've never tried the formula, is so rich and moisturizing. You absolutely don't need a lot of this, but this will make your skin feel so soft, supple, moisturized, beautiful, and will last you all night long. We also have Tranquility by Orena Fragrances. It's inspired by a fragrance called Raha by, I believe, Inizio Perfumes. This is a very good, fresh and clean scent, but almost in an herbal way. Kind of reminds me of the smell that you have in spas, like that aromatherapy kind of vibe. It's not exactly a soapy clean scent, but it's very fresh and aromatic and herbal. I personally really enjoy this. I think it smells absolutely beautiful. It's a very unisex scent as well, and I do have the link of Orena Fragrances in the description bar if anybody wants to check out anything from Orena Fragrances. Again, my discount code is KASEY, C-A-S-E-Y. And then another body oil that we have is Halo by Brown Sugar Babe. This is also inspired by Valleja by Perfumes de Marly. And if you've never tried Brown Sugar Babe, their scents are absolutely beautiful. They last well on the skin. It feels good on your skin. It's an oil, but it's not super greasy. It's also very, very strong and projects extremely well. Now, this is inspired by Valleja by Perfumes de Marly, but I won't say that it's identical. I feel like this is almost slightly a bit sweeter, but I kind of actually really like that. I feel like the white peach is a little more in this than it is in Valleja, which is kind of why I love it. It's that beautiful, clean, musky vibe with just a touch of sweetness, and I think it's absolutely spectacular. This is definitely something that I highly recommend when it comes to Brown Sugar Babe fragrances. They make so many amazing different scents, but this is especially good. I also have 3 little body mists to tell you about, because of course, what's smelling fresh and clean without a good layering routine? My personal favorite would be Fresh White Musk by Body Fantasies. This is kind of what baby powder smells like to me. It's very fresh, clean, and powdery. Also extremely affordable. I usually find this at like Walgreens or Walmart for literally under 10 bucks. Smells absolutely beautiful. It's a very clean, powdery scent. If you want affordable body care body mist, I highly recommend Body Fantasies. They have been in the game for literally so long. They are literally a classic when it comes to smelling good. Now, these two are also by Rosie Jane. They're very much new. By Rosie Jane just launched these, but they were so sweet to send them to me, so we can definitely talk about them because these are good for if you want to smell fresh and clean. First up, we have White Tea, and this has notes of cotton blossom, lily of the valley, and soft rose. On the back of the bottle, it says, feels like your favorite white tea, crisp, clean, and perfect every time. I like the atomizer. It's pretty fine. This is definitely giving that clean laundry kind of scent. This is definitely giving that clean laundry kind of vibe. It's fresh and crisp. It's not necessarily soapy, but it does remind me of what a clean white t-shirt would smell like. I actually love scents like this. I love it when I can get something that smells super crisp and clean. This isn't overly sweet or overly powdery either. It's just fresh, clean, and soft. Now, I just checked online and it doesn't seem to be that they've launched yet, so I'm not sure about what the price is. However much it costs, you're getting 3.9 fluid ounces. The other scent I wanted to talk about would be Birthday Suit. It has notes of tangerine water, skin musk, and sweet apple. The apple in here definitely took me by surprise because it is one of the more prominent notes. It's very crisp, refreshing, and clean. It's like a fresh apple, and then as it continues to sit on the skin, it kind of smells like slightly sweet skin. I think out of the 3 body mists that they launched, because there is another one called Beach Baby, I think this would definitely be my favorite. I love the apple note in this. I usually don't talk about deodorant because I kind of don't care what you wear, but when it comes to smelling fresh and clean and like fresh out the shower, this is my tried and true deodorant. This is the Degree Advanced Shower Clean deodorant. This is literally one of my favorite deodorants. It's so soapy, clean, and fresh. I've used it for years. Now for my favorite part, perfumes. Baby, I have quite a few, so let's just get into it. Now, I've literally already discussed the shower care and body care for this scent, but this is Rosie by Rosie Jane. The notes of this are white musk and sweet rose. So again, it's that super soapy clean skin with slightly powdery sweet rose petals. I've already talked about this a bunch, so I won't go into too much detail, but this is the scent. It's at Sephora and it retails for $80. Next up, for one of my favorite soapy scents, this is Bubble Bath by Replica. This literally smells like straight up soap to me. This is the little bottle. It retails for about $88 US. There's a bigger bottle that retails for $165. It's available at Sephora and the notes include a soap bubble accord, rose super essence, white musk, and a coconut milk accord. Now, while this scent smells like literally nothing but pure white soap, I absolutely love it. The only thing is that it's an EDT, meaning it does not have the greatest longevity. And to be charging $88 is a little crazy for something that does not last, but I still love the scent and purchased it anyway. That is why I love Soapy Days by Orena Fragrances, because it's this exact same scent with way more projection and longevity. This will get you maybe a few hours at most, but that Orena Fragrances Soapy Days, baby, it will last you all day long. Next up, we have KAYALI's Musk 12, which is one of the most coveted and loved KAYALI scents. This was a part of their original releases when KAYALI first launched, and they ended up discontinuing it, but then social media literally begged Mona Katan and KAYALI to bring it back. And Mona Katan earlier in the year confirmed that this will be coming back, but there's no specific release date. This is literally the most beautiful, soft, clean skin scent ever. This retails for $100 US, and the notes include freesia, lotus, musk, jasmine, vanilla, and a little bit of sandalwood. Now, I know you hear vanilla in the notes and think it's going to be like a gourmand. You literally don't even smell the vanilla. It's not a vanilla forward fragrance at all. If anything, in the very dry down, it adds just a hint of sweetness, but to me this smells like pure, soft, soapy skin. It has almost like this slightly dewy, soapy vibe to it. It's absolutely beautiful. I have a travel size and a full size bottle of this. I absolutely love it. I really hope that Mona Katan decides to give us an intense version of this, because this is a beautiful, soapy, beautiful, perfect musk. Next up, we have You Remind Me by Forever Mood, and this is one of the most beautiful fragrances ever. This retails for $79 US, and the notes include apricot skin, orange blossom, and musk. And this is going to give you that fresh, clean scent with just a hint of sweetness. That apricot skin is beautifully juicy and sweet without being a syrupy, sugary sweet. It's a very clean, juicy kind of scent. This was so hard to get for me. When Forever Mood ended up launching their fragrances, I bought a travel size of each, not knowing how much I was gonna love each and every one of them. And by the time I had gotten my nose on You Remind Me, baby, it was sold out for the longest time. It was sold out in store, online, literally nobody could get their hands on this. Then I was recently able to get my full-size bottle so I could finally finish my travel size, and I absolutely love this. It's very clean, very fresh and sweet. It has a beautiful scent bubble. It sits a little closer to the skin. It's not something that's supposed to be super loud and screechy. This is absolutely beautiful. Next, we have Amber Vanilla by the Seven Virtues. This retails for $94 US. The notes of this include amber, pink carnation, vanilla. It also has ISO-E Super. And this is clean for the girls who love something that's a little more floral and powdery leaning. And I know vanilla is in the name, but this is not a vanilla forward fragrance in my opinion. It's very soft, floral, and absolutely beautiful. It's this beautiful, super soft, delicate pink carnation, and it's absolutely beautiful. It adds just the softest, coziest, almost like musky floralness. This is definitely a fragrance that is super comforting, and on the days that I don't want to smell like much, I end up spraying this. And even though this is on the softer side as it pertains to like a musk scent, this has beautiful longevity and projection. Everything Barb Stegman does, who is the founder of Seven Virtues, she does it to absolute perfection. She does not skimp out on those fragrance oils. And next up, we have Glossier You by Glossier. This retails for $78 US, and it has notes of pink pepper, iris, and ambrox. I believe there's also like ambrette seeds within this. Now, this is most definitely a clean scent, but it almost has this like refreshing pepperiness to it. That pink pepper note definitely does come through, but the ambroxan within this makes this a very beautiful skin scent. It's your skin, but a little bit clean and powdery with just a little bit of pepperiness. I also believe that there is a body cream for this, so if you really truly love this scent and you want something more for it, you can definitely check out the body lotion. If you want to smell super clean and fresh for an affordable budget, you can try 000 by Le Monde Gourmand. I don't know if it's 000 or just 000. This retails for about $25 US. This has notes of Italian bergamot, freesia, water lily, and a creamy sandalwood. This to me smells very clean, slightly aquatic, and just like fresh. It doesn't really lean super woody or super juicy and citrusy. It's just very, very clean and fresh. It's a fragrance you wear when you don't want to necessarily smell like anything, but you don't want to smell like nothing. Very, very clean, crisp, and fresh. Now for some fragrances that are a little more niche, we have White Rice by Denam, and this is a fragrance that smells exactly like what you think it does, white rice. I personally love this scent. I got it in a sample set, and it is one of the most beautiful, cozy, comforting, slightly clean musks. Now, yes, of course, it does smell like white rice, but it's not a necessarily savory fragrance. It is a beautifully cozy, slightly creamy musky scent. This retails for $160 US. The notes of this include rice, pandan, orris, jasmine, tonka bean, and a white musk. So this isn't going to give you that necessarily soapy clean scent, but it does have that beautiful second skin scent to it. It doesn't smell like you just got out of the shower. It smells like soft, creamy skin. I personally absolutely love this fragrance. I think it's so beautiful. You can get this on Twisted Lily, and you can use the code CASEYJ10 to save some money. So for those of you who love something that's a little more cozy and comforting as opposed to super soapy and clean, you can definitely check out this. Now for another fragrance that's not necessarily soapy clean but musky and second skin like anyway is Amouage's Guidance. Now this is Amouage Guidance, and I think the bottle is absolutely stunning. This retails for the pretty penny of $380 US. If you wanted to sample it or get a full-size bottle, you can go on Twisted Lily. My code is CASEYJ10. Side note, I am so sorry if you hear that tapping. There's like rain falling on my window. The notes of Amouage Guidance include pear, frankincense, hazelnut, rhubarb leaves, saffron, rose, jasmine sambac. There's also osmanthus, cistus, sandalwood, akigalawood, ambergris, and a little bit of vanilla. Now this is a very creamy, sensual musk. It's slightly fruity and sweet because of that pear. Even though there's hazelnut and pear and vanilla, this is not a gourmand fragrance whatsoever. That rose and that musk comes through absolutely beautifully, and it's a very sensual, very beautiful, creamy musk. And this has beautiful projection and longevity. My grandmother, who is one of the most pickiest women on the planet when it comes to perfumes, loves this. Now there was a lot of speculation on what Amouage's Guidance was supposed to smell like, and some people were speculating that it was supposed to smell like a woman's paradise. I personally don't get that. It smells absolutely beautiful. It's a creamy musk. It's a little bit fruity, a little bit like of that beautiful white floral and rose. So if you want to smell like a little fresh and musky and clean, you can definitely go for this. If you enjoy this scent but you don't want to pay this price, you can try Divine Seduction by Orena Fragrances. It is the exact same scent. It smells absolutely beautiful. Again, my code for Orena Fragrances is Casey. The link is going to be in the description bar if anybody wants to check it out. Next, we have a recent pickup of mine. This is Naked by The Maker. This retails for $175 US, and the notes include Passiflora, white musk, and wild orris. So I was at a launch party for The Maker for their fragrance Revel, which is a beautiful, luxurious pineapple kind of fragrance. There was a scent bar where they had all of The Maker fragrances available, and you got to sniff and pick a 10 ml that you wanted, and I picked Naked. According to the founder, Naked is supposed to be inspired by what it smells like to have a love affair. I guess you meet a stranger in a hotel and end up having like a wild night or something, was what Lev was kind of saying. It's supposed to be this sensual skin scent, and that's exactly what it is. It literally smells like soft skin. It's slightly aquatic, which is why I really love it. It's like the musk in here is almost slightly creamy and equally aquatic, and it does remind me of the story that Lev was trying to tell with that like erotic, sensual kind of vibe. That's not a purpose I necessarily need in a fragrance, but it's something that Lev wanted to produce. Now for my final two fragrances, the stars of the show. If you are a true clean girl and you've been on Perfume Talk, you definitely know about these two. We're gonna start off with Valleja Exclusive by Perfumes de Marly. Now this is a flanker to the original Valleja fragrance, and if I'm being truthfully honest, I feel like I prefer Valleja Exclusive just a little more than the original Valleja, which I also do love. This retails for about $410 US. It's a very pretty penny. The notes of this include almond, mandarin, bergamot, powdery notes, orange blossom, white flowers, vanilla, akigalawood, sandalwood, and ambroxan. Now this is an absolutely stunning fragrance. Absolutely love it. I think it is the most beautiful, clean girl, musky, powdery scent. The added notes of vanilla, the powdery facets, along with the almond add such a almost warmth to this fragrance. It adds a slight creaminess, a slight powderiness that was missing in the original Valleja. And if you smelled the original Valleja and didn't necessarily like the opening and that it was a little bit harsh for you, that would not happen with this. It's a softer, creamier, more powdery approach to a clean girl musk. I personally really love this. And Orena Fragrances, if you see this, please make body care for it. This is a stunning, clean girl, musky, slightly cozy, comforting fragrance. And she is just as beast mode as her sister. If you know Valleja, you know she lasts forever. So does this. And of course, we have the original Valleja, which is the beautiful, I love the Valleja bottle. I think it's so absolutely stunning. But anyways, this also retails for about $400. The notes of this include aldehydes, white peach, bergamot, mandarin orange, orange blossom, petalia, lily of the valley, vetiver, nympheol, mahonia, Zimaya, musk, ambroxan, akigala wood, and vanilla. This is known for being one of the best long-lasting projecting clean girl fragrances. It's almost like you've been soaking in a tub full of flowers, and it's like soft skin, it's slightly floral. Even though akigala wood is in the notes, don't think of it as a super woody musk because it's not. It's soft, it's clean, it's not as powdery and creamy as Valet Exclusive. It leans a little more into that white peach and the florals. I think this is absolutely 10 out of 10 stunning. This is also available on Twisted Lily. You can get a sample. Again, my code is KASEYJ10. So those were my recommendations for if you want to smell super clean, soapy, fresh. If you want to smell a little musky, I threw in some recommendations as well. Definitely let me know what you like to wear, what you like to spray if you want to smell super clean and soapy. Definitely comment any questions or requests because baby, I want to know it all. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time.